In the world of pharmaceuticals, packaging is far more than a container. It's a safety device. It's the first point of contact between a patient and their medicine. And in December 2025, Switzerland quietly made one of the most significant updates to packaging standards that we've seen in years. Today, I'm breaking down the new Swissmedic Packaging Guidance version 6.0, what it means for pharmaceutical companies, how it compares to current global practices, and what other countries can and should learn from it. Whether you're in regulatory affairs, quality, packaging, engineering, or you work anywhere along the medicine supply chain, this update truly matters. Why this update matters. Switzerland has one of the strictest medicinal product frameworks in the world. When Swissmedic updates its rules, especially on packaging, it often signals where global best practices are heading. This isn't just a minor revision. This is a structural shift toward clarity, readability, accuracy, and patient safety, with almost zero tolerance for marketing or cosmetic packaging. Let's break down the most important changes, the major changes in version 6.0. The first major update is readability. Swissmedic now enforces a minimum font size of 7 points across packaging. This may sound small, but in a world of shrinking blister packs, crowded labels, and heavy branding, this is a huge push toward eliminating medication errors caused by illegible text. Next, language requirements have tightened. All medicine packaging in Switzerland must now appear in at least 2 official Swiss languages: German, French, or Italian. English is only permitted for products used exclusively in hospitals. This reinforces their patient-centric approach. If you're selling a medicine to the public must be able to read it. Another fundamental shift is strict control of branding and graphics. Swissmedic is drawing a very firm boundary between information and advertising. Logos can only appear once. No slogans, no Swiss made, no decorative icon, no illustrations unless the product is an herbal medicine where an image has scientific context. In other words, the box is not your marketing platform. It is a safety communication tool. Next, the rules for active substances are now extremely precise. The active ingredient must be placed directly under the product name, using internationally recognized naming conventions, such as This reduces look-alike, sound-alike confusion, a major cause of medication errors worldwide. We also see significant updates for parenteral products. Information like total volume, concentration, route of administration, and batch details now have specific placement and readability expectations. Swissmedic is aligning packaging with clinical usu realities, especially in high-pressure environments like hospitals. Another important change. Negative declarations like lactose-free, gluten-free, or sugar-free are no longer allowed unless specifically required by law. Many markets have let these claims blur the line between medical information and marketing. Switzerland is shutting that door. Finally, rules around multi-packs, hospital-only products, and QR code have been clarified. Multi-packs now require dedicated GTI. Hospital-only packs must be explicitly labeled. QR codes are permitted, but only if they link to approved healthcare information, not promotional material. This is the future of digital labeling done properly. What most countries currently do. Now, let's look at reality. In many countries today, including Canada, the United States, the United Kingdom, parts of the EU, and large segments of Africa and Asia, packaging practices vary widely. Branding often takes priority over readability. Font sizes on many blisters and small vials still fall below 5 points. Negative declarations are common, sometimes used as subtle marketing. QR codes link to promotional websites instead of strictly controlled information. Multi-pack labeling is inconsistent. Active substance text is frequently overshadowed by bold, dominant brand names. The Swiss approach is almost the opposite. Where other markets tolerate ambiguity, Switzerland demands clarity. What other countries can learn? Here's the key question. What can the rest of the world learn from Switzerland? First, clarity, say readable texts, and structured information reduce medication errors. This is especially important in communities with multiple languages or aging populations. Second, minimal branding prevents confusion. When packaging stops trying to look attractive and instead focuses on safety hierarchy, the risk of lookalike products dramatically decreases. Third, digital labeling is the future. Swissmedic's stance on QR codes strictly for approved information sets a strong foundation for future global standards. Fourth, standardization reduces global variability. A harmonized approach would make cross-border manufacturing, distribution, and regulatory submissions far more efficient. Finally, the Swiss model places packaging in the same category as medical devices, controlled, accurate, safety, and that's exactly how it should be. What the Pharma company should do now. So what does this mean for companies operating in or exporting to Switzerland? Start by reviewing all your packaging elements. Primary, secondary, multi-packs, inserts, everything. Check font sizes, layout hierarchy, aktive Substanz, prominence, and language compliance. Eliminate unnecessary graphics. Ensure QR codes link only to approved information. Rework herbal product packaging to align with evidence-based restrictions. Audit your multi-pack GTINs and labeling structure. But even if you don't sell in Switzerland, here's the reality. These standards are coming. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but soon. Those who adapt early will be ahead of the regulatory curve. Those who delay will scramble later. Future global trends. Looking forward, I see clear signals. We will likely see global harmonization of minimum font sizes. Digital-first labeling, powered by QR codes, will become mainstream. Human factors analysis will become a requirement for packaging design. Regulators will tighten restrictions on branding, especially for over-the-counter medicines. And accessibility features, including Braille, will expand internationally. Swissmedic isn't just updating rules, it's setting the tone for the next decade. Swissmedic's new packaging rules remind us of something simple but powerful. Medication safety starts long before a pill is swallowed. It starts with clear language, with accurate information, with packaging designed for humans, not for marketing. If more countries adopt this philosophy, we could see a dramatic global reduction in medication errors and a major step forward in patient safety. Thank you for watching. If you found this update valuable, share it with your regulatory teams, your packaging designers, and your colleagues across the pharma community. And subscribe for more expert insights into the future of pharmaceutical compliance.